good?
Yeah, and I'm back.
Hey, Gene is back. Gene's been gone for a couple of weeks. And what a week to come back, Gene, because today there were only 547 Buick Grand National GNXs made, and we've got one today for the first time ever on Car Shops and Collections. We're in North Las Vegas. Greg is the owner, and he is literally right over there. So why don't we stop talking, get in my car, and go see a Buick Grand National GNX. Yeah, this is the first time Gene's been out for 2 weeks.
Yeah.
He said to call, so you can let us in, but we're in. So,
Uh-oh.
ambush style.
No.
See here, fine. Looking for a GNX.
Oh, there you go.
Oh, good eye, Gene. Gene spotted the GNX. Yes, there it is. All right, let's go. Go find Greg. 1987 Buick Grand National GNX, one of 547. In fact, it's number 355 out of 547. Oh, unbelievable. I love it, I love it, I love it. There he is, there he is. What's up, Greg? Just sitting here. Hey, how are you, buddy? Good to see you. How's it going? This is Gene over here. This is Greg.
Hey, my name is Greg. I'm about to show you my 1987 GNX.
Well, Greg, man, thank you so much for doing this. I really appreciate it. We met at a car show about 2 weeks ago. It was just fresh off of SEMA. I was there for the Ring Brothers where they unveiled their build, 2,000 horsepower Grand National Ring Brothers had. It was insane. I had Buick Grand National on my mind, GNX on my mind. Literally, the next day I'm at a car show, I meet Greg and you have your GNX out there. Beautiful, beautiful car.
Thank you, thank you.
How long have you had it?
I've had the car since 2001.
2001?
So it's about 24 years. About 24 years.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Were you looking for one?
Years. I wasn't looking for one. I'm looking for a Grand National.
Oh, okay.
And I ran across this instead. And I looked up and got the car for what I would pay for a Grand National.
Oh, really?
Yes, I did.
And today, the
And
value
today,
right now,
the value
the condition
right
you
now.
have right here?
Yes.
This is a jackpot.
Yes, it's a unicorn.
It really is.
Yes,
It
a
really is.
unicorn.
And to be at a car show, I've seen a lot of Grand Nationals. I've had a Grand National on the show before, but never a GNX. Only 547 of these were made.
Right. And this is number 355.
Which is great. And I saw it walking in. You check. If you didn't know, you can see right here. Number
Yes.
355 right there on the dash, which I think is so cool.
Yes, yes.
A couple things about the GNX. If you're looking at it from afar, certain ways to tell that it's a GNX versus just a Grand National is you have these wider fender flares right here on the side. And then here too, you have the vents here to let that heat escape.
Yes.
And also there's GNX badging, boom, and boom. But from a distance, those are some simple ways to tell that you're looking at something really special.
Right. The suspension is a little different than a Grand National.
Okay.
It's a little different. It has a longitude bar that runs up the back of it. When the Grand Nationals don't have that.
Okay.
You know, it come a little bigger turbo, a little bit more horsepower, but not much. But basically, it's not too much different than a Grand National. But they upgraded it up to this, and I believe the story was that Chevy paid them to stop making this car at 547. Please don't make any more.
Because it was the Corvette killer,
Because the Corvette
it was the Camaro killer, it was the Mustang killer.
Yes.
I mean, this thing was a lightning bolt in the 80s of just destroying all the other muscle cars that were out there.
Yes.
You talk about the horsepower. So I think the regular Grand National, around 245, 250, and then the GNX, you get to that 270.
270, 280, yes,
okay.
yes.
And there's some stories about it where people were testing them and they were looking at 300 horsepower in independent testing.
And that's turned down.
Okay.
That's turned down. That's just where it came stock. But you can turn them up and crank the boost up on it a little bit. And then you can add on your modifications if you want to. Where a car like this, it's kind of hard to add anything to it because of what it is.
Yeah.
But I would love to step it up a little bit more, but I'm gonna leave it like it is.
Oh, I love it. I love it the way you have it. There was another one also at SEMA. The good guys, they had a GNX that they worked on. It looked awesome. But that Ring Brothers one, to be standing next to them when they unveiled it, they called it the Invader. It's the name that they gave it. Oh my gosh. 2,000 horsepower in a car they put.
Yes.
Blew my mind.
Yes.
Blew my mind.
With V6.
Yes. It's nuts. Do people know what this is? I mean, I think that the car fans, the GNX fans see this, but how do people come up to you and go, dude, what a cool car?
They ask me, is this the real thing?
Yeah.
Or is it a clone? I
Yes.
said, no, it is the real thing. Because you can make them, you can make a Grand National look just like this. I've seen them look better than this, you know. But yeah, you can make a Grand National look just like a GNX. Because it's not much of a difference.
Yeah.
But the only thing is that when they made it sent it to McLaren's, and McLaren's the one who put everything together in 1987, and they stopped at production at 547. They stopped.
And then, but this is also the last year of the Grand National, 287, right?
Yes,
So
it was.
81, 82
Yes.
was here.
Yeah.
83, it went away. Came back in 84, and 87 was the final year.
Yeah.
It went out with a bang. I see the Georgia tags. Is that where you bought it?
Well, no, I bought it out here in California. I lived in Georgia for 16
Okay.
years, and I transported the car out there. And now I'm back in Las Vegas, and I brought it back with me.
Do you talk to other GNX owners?
I don't know another GNX owner.
Really?
I know a few people, but most of the celebrities have them.
Yeah.
You know, Sean Penn, Reggie Jackson had one.
Was Kevin Hart the GNX?
Kevin Hart was a GNX. Kevin Hart has
like 2 or
one.
3 years ago. That was the talk I seen a couple
Yeah.
years ago. Can we see inside it? Can I open up inside it?
Pop the hood.
Yeah, of course. The interior is
That's original.
it really? Look at it. I mean, get some close shots of this interior. The interior is in great condition. So tell me if I have this right with the GNX. There are a couple tweaks inside here. One being the actual dash itself.
Okay, the dash. I put the tripod in there myself.
Okay.
I like that look.
That is a cool look.
And give me like a little backup, you know, as far as temperature, oil pressure, boost gauge.
This is my first time going inside a GNX. I'm really excited about this. 1980s cool. I mean, this is the king of the 80s.
G-body.
Yes. A couple things inside here. So this dash is different than your Grand National.
Yes.
Because the Grand National speedometer, I think, stops at 80?
Get the needle, yes.
Yeah.
And it has a needle that goes across. It's not in valves like that.
Oh, that's so neat. And here, right here, the turbo 3.8 liter on the dash right there. And I love the fact that you still have the original radio inside, an equalizer cassette player.
Yes, it is.
Comfortable too. Headliner, a lot of these headliners start to drop. Headliner's in great condition. AC and everything still works?
Yes.
Yeah?
Yes.
And the other things in GNX here on the steering wheel as well. Cool look, the black exterior, the gray interior, and the black and gray seats, such a cool look. Are these the original mats?
No. But I do have all the original parts that came on the
Really?
car. I still have them all boxed up.
Ooh, okay, educate me on what we have here in front of us. What are we looking at?
It's a 3.8. I did a lot of chrome work on it,
Yeah, I
as
see
you can
that.
see that, you know, but basically it's stock. This is where it came.
Okay.
And I just kind of upgraded on the turbo a little bit. And got bigger ejectors, 80-pound ejectors. And I had the transmission redone, had built up a little bit, made me a little beefier. I also went with a Hydro Boost unit.
Okay.
I had that dipped in chrome. It comes with a little ball on there. And they go out every 2 or 3 years,
Oh, do
and
they?
you have to replace the whole thing. So, you know, it's about the 4th one I replaced. I said, well, next time I have to replace it, I'm gonna put me a Hydro Boost unit in there. I'll never have to worry about that ball again.
Okay.
And it works just as good as the ball. So far, this is what I got going.
Is this original?
That's original. Wow. That's the original.
So this was the regular Grand
That's the
National
logo. That's the
right
logo.
there,
Uh-huh.
which is a
Yes.
turbocharger in the shape of a 6 for the V6. Yeah,
Yes,
it's a cool
yes,
thing, isn't that neat?
Yes.
That's a neat. I just discovered that actually at SEMA. I was talking to someone about that. I'm like, I never knew that.
Yeah.
It's a
You
cool
see that
backstory on
V6? I see people make snails out of them, maybe like a snail.
Oh yeah,
You know.
yeah. The Dutch brothers that did their GNX build at SEMA, they put it with this the GNX badge here. They attached it to the hood release, which was
Oh, did they?
Yeah, so that's
Oh,
they wired
okay.
it so you pull on it and the hood pops open.
Oh, yeah. I said, that's a nice build they had.
Yeah, it's
nice
gorgeous,
build.
yeah.
I'm proud of her. You know,
Yeah.
like I said, I've been holding on to it for 24 years.
Would you? I'm sure people watching. Would you sell it if someone wanted?
Sure, I would
Yeah?
sell it. Sure, I would sell it. I really would. I would sell it, you know, but it had to be the right price.
Right, yeah.
It had to
They're
be the
not
right
cheap.
price. You're not cheap. Like I said, it's a unicorn, so
Yeah.
you don't see them every day. And basically, the car is still kind of like stock, you know, But
Is it the original paint, do you think?
it's not the original paint. I
No.
got the car painted once.
Painted
It was
once? Okay.
16 years ago.
In
And
87.
it's a driver. Now, I don't leave it parked in the garage and keep it covered up. I do drive the
Heck
car
yeah.
every now and then, about once or twice a month or something like that, you know. So when I bought the car, it only had 30,000 miles on it. I think it has 42 or 45,000 on it now.
Yeah, that's
Yes.
good.
At 24
Fine to
years.
drive it, yeah, that's
Yeah.
great. Speaking of driving, can we do like a lap around the neighborhood?
Sure.
Greg is just cool. Nothing else to say. How cool is Greg and how cool is this car? All right, ready, Gene? All right. Oh, Greg, I gotta tell you, when you started it up, there's some guys working on the house across the street. Everyone
Yeah.
stopped to look over.
Everybody look over.
Everybody look
I
over.
get that all the time, man. Like I said, I think I'm one of these celebrities out here.
Yes,
I
you
do.
are.
Okay,
See how the gauges are?
Gauges look awesome.
Yeah.
I got to start by saying that this has got to be the most comfortable back seat I've ever ridden in.
Yeah?
Okay.
It's nice back there, right?
It is super comfortable. More comfortable than Robin's.
The Trans Am?
Yes.
The front seats are comfortable too. So in 1987, anyone that bought a GNX, they got a jacket.
Yeah.
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 Which sell for a couple $1,000
Yes.
on eBay. They're still out there, but
Yes. They're hard to find now.
Yeah.
They are very hard to find.
we got to get you a jacket.
Yeah. I just didn't buy it in 1987.
What's that?
I just didn't buy it in
I know.
1987. So I baby her.
Yeah.
She's on E85 also.
What's that?
She's on E85.
Really?
Yes.
Was this just a mixtape in here?
Yeah, it's a
right.
mixtape.
Yeah, I can tell driving this, you get looks.
Oh yeah.
People look, right?
Oh yeah. All the time.
Imagine driving this in 87.
I don't think they knew what they had.
Suzuki Samurai.
Yeah. Ain't seen one of them in a long time.
Right. I'm in a GNX and pointing out, oh my gosh, it's a Suzuki Samurai. Yeah, I don't think people realize how cool this was.
Yeah.
It was cool in 87, but and then like maybe in the 90s, it kind of like the cool factor wasn't there, but then now, I mean, everyone wants one.
Everybody wants one, and they're not understanding. You have to have money
Yeah.
for this type of a car. Even for a regular Grand National now, they're charging $40,000 and
Are
up.
they really?
Yes.
Is there a registry? I'm sure there is of all the GNXs.
On the GNXs, I'm not sure. That I think they have like a car club that keeps up with them.
Yeah.
I think it was in.
But do you think there's got to be a registry somewhere? I would think.
I would think it wouldn't be numbered.
Yeah.
Yeah, I would think so.
Track
I know I did go to Atlanta, Georgia, and I talked to somebody over in Alabama, and when I told them what number car I had, they said, that car's in California. I said, no, I'm out here in Georgia now.
Oh no. They
So
knew.
they knew.
Yeah.
They knew.
They followed. Yeah.
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 And people watching out of the 547, how many are still out there? I'm sure there's.
That's the thing.
Got lost
You don't
along
know
the
how
way.
many's left. I know at least 200 of them are probably destroyed and gone. At least 200
Wow.
of them. So it's not that many.
No, there's not. But like you said, there's clones out there.
There are clones out there. Yeah,
So
there are
how's the
clones
line
out
go?
there.
They made 547, but there's 2,000 of them out there on the street right now. Like,
Right.
wait a second, there's so many
Right.
GNXs.
Yeah. So we turn off.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, that was great. All right.
And as you know, black is hard to keep clean out here
yeah.
in this desert.
Yeah, you hand wash it?
Yeah, yeah.
GNX. Well, Greg, thank you so much for sharing this
Thank you for
car
coming
with
out.
us.
Thank you for coming out.
This was
Thank you for coming
a
out.
special afternoon for me to be hanging out with you and riding along in this. That was a lot of fun. Whew.
Yeah, this is my baby right here. It'll be hard for me to get rid of her. But like I said, I'm getting up there in age now, and the prestige you get with this car, I don't need that no more.
Yeah.
So if somebody would enjoy this car, man, enjoy having it. I know it did it for me, because everywhere you go, you get eyes on it.
Yes, you do.
Everywhere you
Yep.
go. you know, and it runs so good and it looks good and you just can't beat it. I mean, I could pull up to a Lamborghini and don't feel bad. Don't feel bad at all.
We felt just a little bit there too.
Yeah.
Thank you guys for watching, subscribe to the show, and hey, if someone's interested in getting a GNX,
Get in contact with me.
get in touch with Greg.
Right.
All right, that was awesome.
All right.
Thank you. If you want your car, shop, or collection featured on the show, then shoot us an email at carshopsandcollections@gmail.com. That's carshopsandcollections@gmail.com. And thanks for watching, and be sure and subscribe so you don't miss any future episodes of Cars, Shops, and Collections.
Back seat though, man, that back seat. Swear, it's comfortable.
We've done 140 episodes. He's been in some pretty rough back seats. So
That was
jam him in the
nice.
back of these cars.
Yeah.
I just want to sit in it a little bit longer.
Babysit too wherever you go.